What up, Tim?
What's up, Tim?
What'd you think about the weigh-in just now with Lomachenko getting pushed?
30 minutes.
Bro, let me tell you, man, a guy that competitive, bro. You do not want to. You don't want to motivate him, man. You do not want to motivate a guy like that. Now, you know, we can say, yeah, Loma's at the back of his career, whatever. The little energy that he needed, he just got it right there. He just got it right there. So when things start getting tough, any little fade that he sees inside the ring from Haney, any little mistake, he's gonna try to make him pay.
Excuse me, Mr. Bradley.
Every moment, any type of weakness he sees inside the ring, he's gonna be very aware of it, and he's gonna look to try to take advantage of Haney. I believe late in the fight, no doubt.
Your brothers included used to compare you to Lomachenko. Right, he's fighting in the main event. Do you think he wins against Haney?
I truly believe so.
Really?
I truly believe so.
Why?
I think Loma is, his experience is going to play a role. I think the
20 years now
jab that Devin Haney has is like the left hook of Ryan's. It's just like, but don't get me wrong, Devin Haney's a wonderful boxer, so is Ryan, but I just think, you're talking about 300 amateur fights in one loss or some crazy stuff like that, bro. So there's a lot of experience going into that fight. I'm excited to see it, and that's my stablemate, so, I'm gonna be right there with him.
Do you have Devin or Loma winning this fight?
Man, I've been saying in my interviews, I did one interview out here, not that last interview I did, I've been saying, man, Lomachenko, since the press conference, his approach to this fight, it's like he got nothing to lose. He calm. I can see confidence. He not worrying too much. Like he said in the interview, I'm gonna do this fight and I'm gonna go back home to regular life, to real life. Like he's just taking this like. But Devin, on the other hand, like he's more so like, as we seen, he got more emotions into this, and we know like emotions can be like our worst enemy. So, man, Lomachenko might show us some shit, man.
It's a pretty good fight on paper.
But I still think Devin gonna win, but Lomachenko might show us some shit.
And main event time, how do you guys see that playing out?
Loma versus Haney?
Yeah.
I got Loma.
Is that your stablemate or is that just something?
I got Loma because I think he got more experience. And this sport's all about experience, but it's boxing, you never know. But Devin Haney, he could fight too, he could box, has a tremendous jab, but man, it's gonna be a hell of a fight.
Jeff, you've known Devin Haney since a very young age. Do you think he wins this fight Saturday against Lomachenko?
Yes, I think Devin wins the fight. I think Devin is very crafty. He knows range, he knows distance, and he's much bigger. And I think that the size is going to be a factor. And Devin is going to kind of be a chess match because they're both going to be looking for, but I think Devin's size is going to be too much. He's going to make a huge difference in the fight.
I'm not trying to steer your pick one way, but a lot of people are making a lot about Lomachenko's age and how much Haney rehydrates. Do you look at that as like Haney is the favorite or not necessarily?
I think if he uses that to his advantage, but to be honest, I really see Lomachenko winning.
You see Loma winning?
Yeah.
And Dev honestly he's been a very technical fighter, but this fight he's up against a real deal guy, and Dev is just gonna put it on him, man. You see, the chess is his chess playing is tremendous.
So you see, that's what you're saying. It's not gonna be no 8-4, 7-5 type decision for Dev. It's gonna be.
I feel it's gonna be a beatdown for Loma.
I've tipped Haney throughout the whole lead up every time I've been asked, just because he's so good, getting better and better, and he's
incredible, isn't he?
So sharp and bigger, younger. So many things are tipped his way, I think. But it's just so hard to write off Loma. I think he's one of the best of our era, and he's so experienced and so good that he's never going to get blown away. I think it's going to be a really close fight.
Loma's going to get his spots in.
I think early on, I think it'll be competitive, but I think that Devin's size, his IQ. Loma has great IQ. He's 35. Devin's 24. Great footwork from both fighters. Devin has the hand speed, the length, the distance. So I think Devin's going to take it. I think UD.
For me, I just see that Haney
You know, he's got the size, he's got the reach, he's got the youth. You know, he's very good at what he does. He knows how to, get away from the shots, come back. He knows how to, step out and shoot his shots. But again, Loma, with his angles, if you get on the inside, it's going to be interesting. You've got to give the edge to Devin Haney, and obviously I believe that he's going to be able to pull it off. How he pulls it off, it's going to be interesting. Is it going to be a close fight? Is it going to be an absolute whitewash? Is he going to stop Lomachenko? We'll have to wait and see. But again, you can never doubt Lomachenko. That's why it's such an interesting fight. I know Haney knows that as well.
Big fight coming up this Saturday, Devin Haney, Loma. Break it down. What do you think of the fight, and what do you think about the contrasting styles?
The contrasting styles is very different because you got size versus technique. Devin has the size, Loma has the technique. Loma's always going to be one of my favorite fighters. Devin will always be one of my favorite guys, my favorite fighters, because I worked with him so much growing up that, I just learned to love him, you know what I'm saying? And he's a phenomenal fighter and a phenomenal guy. So both guys are excellent fighters. It's like me watching two of my own kids go in there and go at it, because...
You like them both?
I love them both,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a big fight, in my opinion. For Devin to win, Devin got to go in and impose his size and his power. He can't go in and try to win the fight on technique, because Loma's technically way more advanced than he is. But he's younger, and he has the size. So he got to use his positives to try to win the fight. On the other hand, Loma got to try to make it a boxing match so he can depend on his skill to try to manipulate the size and have an advantage for himself skill-wise. If he gets to be a skill fight, he can win. So both guys can win the fight. It's just a matter of who goes out and carries out what they need to do to win. If Devin imposes his style, Devin's going to beat him. If Loma come out and can make Devin boxing and he can impose his skill, then he'll beat Devin. So it's a great fight, one that I can't wait to see the outcome. Right now, in my eyes, you pick them, because, like I said, there's two ways to win the fight. One way for each guy. One guy can outbox the other guy, or the other guy can overpower the other guy. So it's like, whichever one of these things happen, we'll figure out who we want to go beat.
Who do you guys have winning? The weigh-ins completed, the shove happened.
Yeah.
Everything's now goes on Saturday. Any final predictions after seeing that?
I'm favoring Devin.
That's not what you said last year.
That's no, but I'm favoring Devin for sure. And because of his youth, his agility, his versatility with the jab. I feel like even though Lomachenko, I noticed he mentioned that the jab won't be enough to stop him, but it will be, I feel like it won't be enough, but it will set up other things to be able to stop him. It'll offset his rhythm and do different things of that sort. But it's a 55-45 fight. Mm-hmm. It can still definitely go Lomachenko's way with everything that he brings to the table.
I agree. I think that I like Lomachenko so much just because I watched him as a kid, lefty growing up. I think that he has some crazy styles and techniques, and I think that he is bred to be amateur-style fighters. And I think Devin Haney, while he's an amazing pro, sometimes he has some amateur tendencies of like in and out, and trying to get away. I think that Lomachenko has been built over the 300 fights to be able to beat that, and that's why I think it's just going to be a game plans, and whoever has the best coaching in this fight is going to take it.
I think it's a good fight. I'll favor Devin just a little more. Devin bigger, a little younger and stuff like that. So I'll favor him a little more. But Lomachenko still, Lomachenko's still Lomachenko. He's still real good at what he does. But I just favor Devin.
Well, who do you have winning that, Loma or Devin?
Now I respect both. Mm-hmm. I'm a very good friend of Lomachenko and also Haney too. Yeah. So, but I think, is that fight happen? I think 60-40. For me, Haney have the best time right now. He's quick, he's fast, he has power, and he moves so much, so well in the ring. You see the last fight with Camboso. He made an amazing fight. So, of course, Lomachenko is Lomachenko, but it's different way, different body, different hold.
Who you giving the edge to between Devin and Loma? Who you expect to win that fight?
Well, I'm giving the edge to Devin in terms of because of youth. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't have as much battle scars on him as Lomachenko, but you can never look past Lomachenko, especially if what he brings to the table and his experience and skill set.
Vasiliy Lomachenko, we taking on Devin Haney. What are your thoughts on that fight, fam?
I think it's gonna be a challenging fight, but I got Devin Haney winning. I just think he's the bigger guy. He has a nice, strong jab, but I think Lomachenko will be able to bring something to the table and make it more of an interesting fight.
You think the blueprint was laid a little bit in your fight?
In the sense with the jab, yeah, I think I established the jab and kept him off bay with the jab. And I wouldn't say it's a blueprint, but it's an easy pick, you know. It was a jab that just kept him at bay, and if you keep on doing that, and Devin Haney has established and showed that he has a great jab against Kambosos. He beat Kambosos with just the jab, so if he keeps that jab with Lomachenko, I think it'll be an easier night for him.
Lomachenko beat Haney. Mark my word. Lomachenko beats Haney. Call a man old if you want to. I'm old too.
Devin Haney, Lomachenko.
Devin. I'm always, like I said, I'm for the brothers, and not only that, I'm not even only for the brothers in this instance. I just think Loma's taking a slight step back, and Devin is taking slight steps up. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like you could tell the same angles he gave us in the early parts of his career. It's the same angles now, but it's like you can see him coming almost sometimes. You know what I mean? So the moves he's making are still the moves he's making, but they just slow down moves. And it doesn't help that the sport don't keep you as active as it used to. You know what I mean? So I think time is on Lomachenko's side, man. He's older, man.
I personally think that Devin Haney is too fast, too young, too long, too skilled for a Loma who, in my mind, is getting a little bit older. And I make Devin a pretty strong favorite to win the fight in my head.
You know, and seeing the fact that you had been able to spar a guy like Devin, and he's going to be, and you said you sparred Lomachenko as well.
Yeah, did the whole camp with Loma.
Obviously, at this point, you know, you're not going to reveal it too much, but just for the fight fans, because you have the insight of Loma and Haney, how do you think the fight plays out?
I think it's a great fight. It just all depends how much ring rust did Loma knock off, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And how well Devin makes the weight again, you know? Mm-hmm. But other than that, it's a tremendous fight. You got contrasting styles. You got a technical like fighter that does a lot of things, and you got a traditional classic boxer in Devin. But Devin's a lot bigger man. He's longer. He's peaking right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's doing good, you know, so it's perfect timing for the fight, I believe, on Devin's end. And if Loma wants his ultimate dream of becoming an undisputed champion, he got to try to seize the opportunity. But Devin looking amazing right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I was saying, I think that Devin has a lot to prove as well, and he has all talent. A lot of people don't know Devin Haney, but Devin Haney is a talented fighter with a lot of heart.
That was a guy you shared the ring with, right? You didn't spar Ryan Taylor, you did spar Devin, right?
I sparred Devin, right. Yeah. I shared the ring inside a boxing gym. So yes, he's a good kid. He's a talented fighter. Well, he's not a kid anymore. He's a grown man. But he has a lot of talent, and he got a lot of heart. Has a good chin, and I think that his technical abilities will help him come out victorious in this fight. I'm leaning towards Devin. Let's go, Devin.
Last thing, what do you think about Vasiliy Lomachenko and Devin Haney? Obviously, Ryan said he gets past Tank. That's what he wants, to get straight into the Devin Haney fight.
Yeah, well, you know, Haney's got that edge because of his age. You know, age factor can play a role in this one. You know, Loma wasn't like this, you know, back then. You know, so I'm gonna have to favor Haney on this one.
Yeah. Got Loma and Devin coming up.
Devin all day.
Devin all day.
Loma lost to Jermaine Ortiz, but they robbed him and gave him the fight against Devin Haney, trying to get him back to Undisputed. That's a political move in boxing, like I said. But for me, I don't think he should be fighting Devin Haney. Devin Haney gonna walk through him. Like, he's not even gonna touch Devin Haney. He's too fast, and he's getting stronger.
Devin is supposed to be fighting Loma pretty soon. Mm-hmm. How do you see that kind of shaping up?
I want him to win the fight because I understand the business behind that. You get what I'm saying? And, you know,
business meaning him possibly fighting Tank in the future?
Not only that, but that's going to happen if he holds on to them belts. You get what I'm saying? Or either or. You get what I'm saying? But again, I understand that Devin and his dad paved the way to be where they at. You get what I'm saying? And it's on this other side now. You get what I'm saying? So that's a test that he have to make it through and whatnot. And I'm wishing the best for them and whatnot. That he get past Romo, which I know he will. You know, again. But again, we have to see.
I see you said that if Devin Haney will beat Lomachenko comfortably. Do you really believe that?
Yeah, definitely. I think he'll win every round.
Can you just give me your official prediction for how Devin Haney versus Lomachenko is going to go? It's supposed to happen sometime in May.
Listen, I got Lomachenko winning that fight. Okay. Devin Haney doesn't do enough to win fights. All he uses is his jab, and he stays on the outside. He's not going to be able to do that shit with Lomachenko if he fights Lomachenko we fought. You know, because of the angles, you know what I'm saying?
Considering that version of Loma, would you, because I know you favored Loma over Devin Haney, but that version, would you favor?
No.
Gotcha.
Haney wins. Dev going to smoke Lomachenko.
Canelo, they just announced Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. You like it?
Nice fight. I like it.
Who do you like?
I think both are good fighters, but I think maybe Kenny right now is a favorite.
Devin? Yeah.
Are you going to be at Devin's fight next week? Yeah, I know he's facing Lomachenko, and you're good friends with Dev.
I'm not going to be there, but I wish him the best luck, and I know he's going to win.
Like an easy, like, you think you could probably get a stoppage in that fight, you know? Or?
I don't think it's going to be easy at all. I think it's a great fight. Obviously, Lomachenko is very, very good, but Devin's just too sharp in his prime. And yeah, hopefully he can get a stoppage, but I don't think Lomachenko's an easy guy to stop.
Jake,